probably gonna abandon peripheral to this match because I need another beer, and that happens sometimes.
Go help yourself. I'm happy to commentate this without any bias whatsoever. What's up, stream? How's everybody doing tonight? See Tech S Neo in the chat. Alright, so let's see. We got Kirby Kai, KirbyPoppins, inventor of the Kirby Kara Fireball, and look, he gets that huge amount of charge on the V meter. He's almost got half a bar already. Let's see what he does with it. Takes him in the corner, but Kirby throws him back in. Kirby looks a little hesitant to throw a fireball into that V skill.
Someone tries to DP like that?
Damn, you got that beer fast.
Dude, I know exactly where they are. Where was I? So, KnuckleberryFirst playing that fireball where not really getting a whole lot of each of the V skills too, though.
Thing is, if you're, like I said, if you're playing this V-trigger V-skill combo, you need to activate raw, even if you have to. You need to get 2 activations. Because if you look at the health, right, Knuckleberry could have just had a V-trigger 1 activation, right? Like, yeah, and instead he has a V-trigger 2 activation, which is objectively weaker.
So, hopefully Knuckleberry starts getting those on point. I'm surprised there's no DP out of Kirby. I thought for sure he'd be ready for that situation.
It can be kind of scary to DP into Akuma sometimes, even though tags him with the, well, for exactly that reason.
Oh no, ill-advised hero on the jump in. Kirby, nice. Like he's getting swept.
Misses the DP himself. He looks like he had plenty of time to do that.
Ooh, I like that anti-air choice, you know what?
Very strong.
Oh no, Kirby not paying attention.
That could be it. Yeah, that's it. Knuckleberry takes the first game.
Yeah, Kirby not ready for that V-trigger activation.
It can be tricky, you know, because you can use the second hit of the target combo to get a pretty good gap, but he can DP through that.
Mm-hmm.
If you wait long enough. If you make the gap too big, that is not a true string.
Right. But that, you don't want it to be a true string, right? Because you want there to be the frame grab.
Exactly, yeah. Unless you want a really safe activation.
Who wants that?
Knuckleberry using the dive kick to get around the fireballs, really using the most of the movement options and baits the DP with the leg demon flip. That's harsh.
Big DP. And a good whiff punish on the whiff high kick right there. And the shimmy. Oh no, Kirby.
Knuckleberry's looking like he wants it tonight.
Yeah. Absolutely. Playing footsies.
It's a good position to be in.
He must be afraid of something. Gets him on the other side.
Oh.
Doesn't build super in time.
Doesn't spend the meter and it costs him the round.
Well, he didn't have super, right? He could have, I guess he could have EXD.
He could have done late knee to EXDP, I think.
Oh, yeah, okay. I think he was planning on spending super. That was his mistake.
Ooh, whips the Tatsu.
Good
sends him to the corner. Kirby's looking good now. Oh, big jump in. That's going to be the round.
Really smart jump. Waited for it. Knew that B skill 2 was coming.
4 golden letters.
Who's the real winner? It's definitely Kirby. Yeah, definitely Kirby. Ignore that first round. Who cares? Who cares about that first game? Okay, good little whiff punish. Catch in the low forward. Kirby responding in kind, not buffering anything though. Now Kirby's got that corner. He's just pressuring the crap out of Knuckleberry. What's
Pretty strong
Knuckleberry
position, but
gonna do?
Knuckleberry's got a lot of options. He's got that V-trigger to activate, which can get him spear out of the corner. Beautiful crosscut DP. And Knuckleberry throws the game with that EX DP. I don't think Kirby was going to be pressing there.
No. And I'm also surprised where was the super out of Kirby, you know? On the crosscut DP. Should have been ready. Should have been game.
You know, he should have been, but let ye who without is without sin cast the first stone, because I'm never ready for my crosscut.
I'm tossing them stones. I don't think I've crosscut DP once in my life.
Oh, my crosscut DPs are clean, but doing it into super is another story. My crosscut DPs are better than my forward DPs. They're really using those movement options now, but Kirby is putting in the work here. It's looking pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now Knuckleberry, he's got to activate here. He's got to take advantage of that, and he does with a big target combo.
And then just, what is that throw?
Okay, now he's going to probably try to do sweep and zoom out of there with the, if he lives.
He lives. Kirby should have spent the meter, but it doesn't matter. Able to whip on the sweep.
One thing I'm not seeing Knuckleberry do that I think is very strong about V-Trigger 2 is he's not doing sweep cancels into Demon Flip or Red Fireball. Yet, I haven't seen him do either of those things once. He mostly seems to be spending it as a combo tool, but I think it's best used as a pressure tool.
Right. Knuckleberry's just like, you know what? Let's just chuck fireballs. But I like that decision there out of Kirby. Get the lead. Although Kirby, you gotta figure out his red fireballs.
Right, Knuckleberry seems to have taken the memo. He's doing his activations a little earlier now.
Yeah. He's still losing life pretty fast, so I don't think he's gonna get a second activation.
No, there's no way he'll get a second activation. There he goes, using that EX Red Fireball, which was actually nerfed this season. Only in V-Trigger, though.
It was nerfed this season.
Yeah, they actually nerfed that move this season by changing how the fire damage works.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it went kind of under the radar because nobody uses V-Trigger 2, but it happened.
Wow. See, that's how you know somebody reads the patch notes.
Oh yeah, you gotta read them patch notes. I was all excited about it because it was my first big patch as a Street Fighter player when those notes came out, so I was in there with my reading specs.
So yeah, okay, so
takes it up to
you
2.
didn't get dated by so many patches being hurt boxes adjusted like this.
Oh yeah. Like the range of the hurt box has been adjusted inward towards the player.
No, that's actually the description, right? I'm like, oh, okay, I kind of see what came. They're just like hurt box adjusted. That's all they say.
That's how it was in the old days.
Yeah.
Big jump in.
Oh, yeah. Kirby's
looking in
really
control right here.
Oh yeah. Blocking it out, not afraid. Takes the thrust.
Oh, the overhead. That could not have been on purpose. That overhead is almost never on purpose. It's always a fireball.
Kirby getting a little whip on his shoot, but Chucks doesn't anti-air the jump, but he's still looking in control.
Oh.
Sweep there, the big deep
look at
peanut there, Kirby.
All right. Oh, Kirby wakes up with the button. I've seen him do that more than once.
Kirby I was getting worried. I'm not gonna lie, I was losing faith.
Kirby, if you can hear me, I want to see at least one Kirby Kara Fireball. Big back heavy punch anti-air. Tries to bait the DP.
Kirby, unsure of how to handle this fireball.
Knuckleberry looks happy to play it too, which is a pretty interesting take on this matchup. Usually the Akuma's trying to get in. But he can play the fireball game from the distance because of Red Fireball. But I'm still not seeing... Oh, okay, he gets lucky.
Yeah, so lucky Kirby was clip rising right there. And that's something you always have to run. always have to be ready for your opponent to drop the combo. Take that damage if you can.
Kirby not challenging on that crouch medium kick.
It's -4 if I remember right.
-1.
What the hell? What kind of broken ass
Akuma's busted. Give me a break. It's -1, but you still got to challenge. It might trade, but you got to challenge. You can't let them get away with that.
What kind of busted character is this? Bro.
Kirby's busting out. Well, I would say that the character that Knuckleberry is playing right now is not busted, but it's got some things in common. See, he's really winning that Fireball war from far out, but I don't really see what his end game is with it. I don't think he can win.
The game is he's got the round pretty much in the bag.
Yeah, right now, but I mean,
gets hit by like
beginning.
3 fireballs.
Yeah, Kirby needs to do, but Kirby's got Super, and he's got V-Trigger, and Sagat can mess a dude up.
Oh yeah, the double V-Trigger 1 fireball and the Super.
That does about 500 damage. That would... Oh, and he could have done it. Oh, what the...
What is even going on? Simply, you're definitely the best Sakura that joins these tournaments in 2020. Trying to think of the newer Sakura doing. I don't think so.
And it goes...
When's the last time Chris has been on here? Who knows? Alright, final game. Kirby once again getting the big jump in over the V-Skill 2.
Great start. People often forget that forward heavy kick is +3, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty plus.
Gets the big stun. Gonna go for the big combo here. Oh, doesn't spend the meter. That was an interesting decision.
I agree with that. There's no real...
Oh, yeah, it wasn't gonna kill, so...
Yeah.
That's fair, but he spends it anyway.
For some reason. You know what? I'm not gonna question it. You know, sometimes you feel like you just want to do it. It's kind of like, you know, like you get the stun at the end of the round. Like, yeah, sure, build it. Maximum meter build is to like do a back throw, but sometimes you just want to EXTP them to really let them know.
Kirby's looking very strong in the mid-range. I don't know why Knuckleberry's abandoned his more fireball-centric approach, because that was working for him.
It's working really well, but right now he's putting on the pressure, and Kirby is running away.
Kirby can survive this V-Trigger.
Kirby
Jumps himself into the corner and throws in, and that's going to be the key with the wake-up buttons. Kirby moving on. Knuckleberry.
That's winner's finals.
Look at that, Kirby's in Grands now?
No. He's in winner's finals.
Oh, he's in winner's finals.
Yeah.
Knuckleberry heads down to losers, and he will bring that impressive work with V-Skill 2 with him.
That means Kirby's got to stay in here. He's up against the one and only Anthony's. No, I'm not the Ken you're playing, Kirby. You got a whole nother beast coming your way. Whole nother beast. But simply, are you like actually switching the Sakura? Are you you actually considering dropping the Lucia, or is this a for fun's kind of thing?